get ready to go. We're glad that you're all here, so now it's time to start the show. We're not in school, but we can still pretend by making music until this ends. We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Hey there, Falcons. Guys, we're going to practice our last concept for the year. We're going to make sure we know what we're talking about, make sure we know what we're doing, make sure we know what we're listening for, and make sure that we're having fun. But enough talking about it. Why are we talking about it? Let's make some music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, second grade, can you believe it? We are almost at the end of the school year. Whoa, it's going fast, guys. And you know what? Today, we got one last song to learn. This is our last song here. We have some fun lessons coming up, but this is our last song we're going to be learning together today. Wow. Memories. Okay, here we go. This song is called The Mockingbird. Let me sing it for you. It has a fun little activity you can do with it. Listen. Hush, little Minnie, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Pretty simple song. Let me sing it for you again. Hush, little Minnie, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. I'll sing this time, you echo back. Listen. Hush, little Minnie, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Good, a little bit longer this time, listen. Hush, little Minnie, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Okay, try the whole song with me, guys. Ready, here we go. Hush, little Minnie, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Good. Now, this is one of those songs that has a little activity with it. And this activity can be a little bit tricky. So what we're going to do is we're going to sing the song. And every time we sing it, I'm going to take a word away. I'm going to replace that word with a motion. Okay? So let's see if we can do it. Okay? Let me sing the song for you. I'm going to take a word away so you can figure out what word I took away. Watch. Little Minnie, don't say a word. Papa's going to buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. You know what word I took away? Well, it was right at the beginning. It was actually the very first word. I took away the word hush. Instead of singing the word hush, I cover my mouth. Let's see if we can do that together. Ready? So don't sing that first word. Think it. Try it with me. Here we go. Little Minnie, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Next one. I'm gonna take another word away. Now there's two words away. Watch. Little and don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Took away the word Minnie and I replaced it with, just a little baby. Oh, a little rockin' little baby. Here we go, let's try it together, right? Little and don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Did I trick you? I'm about to, maybe. I'm going to take another word away. Watch. Little and say a word. Papa's going to buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. See what word I took away? See if you can do it. Ready? Here we go. Little and say a word. Papa's going to buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Good. Take another word away. Woo. Watch. Little and say a word. Gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. Well, took away. Here we go. Good luck. Little and say a word. Gonna buy you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing, and it can do most anything. How's your brain? You got smoke shooting out of your ears yet? Probably getting pretty close. Here's another word that we're going to take away. Watch. Little and say a word. Gonna you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing and it can do most anything. Whew. Try it with me. Here we go. Little and say a word. Gonna you a mockingbird. It can whistle and it can sing and it can do most anything. Take more away. Get ready. Oh, listen, figure it out. Little and say a word. Gonna you up. It can whistle and it can sing and it can do most anything. You got it? Try it with me. Here we go. Little and say a word. Gonna you up. It can whistle and it can sing and it can do most anything. Another one. Here we go. Little and say a word. Gonna you up. It can and it can sing and it can do most anything. Can you whistle? See if you can. Little and say a word. Gonna you up. It can and it can sing and it can do most anything. I got another word. I'm taking it away. What am I doing? Have I gone crazy? Maybe. Here we go. Little and say a word. Gonna you up. It can and it can do most anything. Good luck. Here we go. Little and say a word. Gonna you up. It can and it can do most anything. Last one. Are you ready? This is it. How have you been doing? Keeping up? Last one. Here we go. Little and say a word. Gonna you up. It can and it can. Whew. Guys, that is tricky. Can you do it? Do you know the song by now? Hopefully you've heard it so many times. Guys, it's fun to do that with songs sometimes, take some words away and do some motions. But most importantly, whether you're making music, whether you're playing games, whether you're doing motions, make sure that you're having fun.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Alrighty, second grade. Last week we learned about a collection of notes. A collection of notes is called a scale. And we learned about a collection of notes that had not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 different notes, 5 different pitches. We said in music, when we have these 5 pitches, do, re, mi, so, la, in a song, we say that that song has a scale. Now, a scale is a collection of notes, but this type of scale has a specific name. It's called a pentatonic scale. Can you say pentatonic scale? Pentatonic scale. A pentatonic scale is those 5 sounds, do, re, mi, so, la, that are all together in a song. A collection of notes, like I said, is a scale, and this type of scale has 5 notes, do, re, mi, so, la, called a pentatonic scale. Let's sing it and show the hand signs. Here we go. Do, re, mi, so, la. We can go the other way too. Try from high to low. La, so, mi, re, do. Can we try it up and down in one turn? Here we go. Sing it with me. Do, re, mi, so, la, so, mi, re, do. How'd it go? Could you remember it? Hopefully you could. Now, when we hear these sounds, we can hear them very easily. We actually knew all these sounds already. We just didn't know what it was when they were all together. But what does it look like when we write them out? Well, we can write out our scale. We can actually write out our scale. First of all, I'm going to write out the word pentatonic scale up here, because pentatonic is a word that reminds me of another word. It reminds me of a pentagon. You guys know about shapes. You learned about shapes this year, hopefully, and maybe even previous years too. Pentatonic scale reminds me of a shape, a pentagon. A pentagon is a 5-sided shape. And a pentatonic scale is a scale, a collection of notes with 5 different sounds. What are they? Well, there's what we just said. Do, re, mi, so, la. And they all live somewhere different. Who remembers? We got a lot of them now. Where does do live? Do lives on its own line. Where does re live? It lives right underneath the first line. Where does mi live? the first line. Now careful, our pentatonic scale has one tricky part. It has a skip between me and so. So, where does so live? It doesn't live in the first space. No, no, no. It lives on the second line. And finally, we also have la, which is a step higher, which means it's in the second space. Here are 5 notes of our pentatonic scale. Nicely done. Let's sing it and read it. Do, re, mi, so, la. You know what? What if we come back down, too? Can I fit them all? Ooh, I'm not sure. Let's see if I can. So is right there. Whoop, mi is right there. Oh boy, re is right there. And I think I'm just going to be able to squeeze in do at the very end. Yes, miracles do come true. There we go. Okay, let's sing it all the way up and all the way down. Read it with me. Here we go. Do, re, mi, so, la, so, mi, re, do. Nice job. Today what we're going to be doing is using our pentatonic scale to actually write out an entire song. A song that uses all 5 of these sounds from the pentatonic scale. It's a really nice song. We're going to write it out. So you're going to need something to write on, something to write with, and a ruler too, because we got to make a staff. Okay, so get your materials ready, because coming up next, we're going to be writing out some music.
We're making music with our falcon friends.
Alrighty, second grade, you're going to need a ruler, because you got to make a staff. Okay, so make a staff. Make sure you have one. 5 lines, equally spaced apart. Okay, you're probably going to need several of these. Okay, so take a little bit of time, make some staves. Okay, all right, here we go. Firefly is a song I'd like to write out, a song from Japan. Now this song uses our pentatonic scale, and specifically I want to write out one part of this song. It's a tricky part of the song, but it actually uses all 5 of the notes just in one phrase. Here's how this whole song goes. Listen. Firefly, firefly in the night, with a yellow, with a yellow, with a yellow light. How I like to see you see tonight. That last phrase is very tricky. How I like to see you see tonight. I bet we can figure it out though. Okay, so here we go. Let's try it. Okay, first of all, I'm going to put up a time signature. Haven't used staff too much, but there we go. How I like, Sounds familiar. Trichord, right? Do, re, mi. Make a little reminder for yourself. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Ooh, can you figure that out? Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. La, so. It goes all the way up and then comes right back down. Do, re, mi, la, so. Do, re, mi, la, so. Do, re, mi, la, so. Mi, right? Do, re, mi, la, so, mi. Can you hear what that one would be? Do, re, mi, la, so, mi. Re. Do, re, mi, la, so, mi, re. It's another mi. Where's it going to end? Can you figure it out? Do, re, mi, la, so, mi, re, mi. Can you hear it? Do. Woof, that's a lot of notes. But look, it actually has all of our sounds from our pentatonic scale. Where do our notes go now? This is going to almost look like a firefly flying in the air all over the place. First one's do. Where does do go? On its own line, yes. Make our notes a little bit smaller and make sure they all fit. Then we got re next. Where does re go? Under the first line, exactly right. Where does mi go? On the first line, okay? And if I'm going too fast for you guys, please just pause. That's fine. Catch up. Do, re, mi, la. Where does la go? Second space. Way up. Then so is right below that on the second line. Do, re, mi, la, so, mi. And we know the rest because we already had them. Re, mi. Ooh, question about do though. Do, re, mi, la, so, mi, re, mi, do. What type of note should do be? Sounds like it lasts for 2. It's a half note, exactly right. So we'll put a line, we'll put a note like that. Don't color it in. Now, what are the rhythms? Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta-ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta-ta, ta-ta, ta. Put the bar lines. Wow, that just barely fit. If you have to spread this across 2 staves, that's fine, but there you go. Make sure you have that written out, guys. How'd it go? Could you write it out? Now, what's really cool is on some of our instruments, whether it's our bottles that we made before, or whether it's our boom whackers, you can actually play this if you use your ears and figure out how to make those sounds, okay? So, write out some music, perform some music, and most importantly, make sure you're having some fun.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Alrighty, Falcons, guys, you have worked really hard. Not just this class, not just this week, not just this month. This whole year you've been working really hard. So, give you some time today. Just have some fun. Have some free time, okay? Go make some music. Go listen to some music. Go play your instruments. Or go do something else, okay? Doesn't really matter to me too much. I just want to make sure you're having some fun, enjoying some music, enjoying the weather out there if it's nice, and most importantly, just keep on making music and keep on having fun.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Well, we sure had fun this week, didn't we? So, until next time, grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the pitter pat and the happy tune is your step? Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I ever had a cent, I'd be as rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. See you next time, guys.